Hey everybody, Dave here. Hope you're having an awesome day. So, this past summer, I actually found this Stormtrooper at a yard sale, and he's all marked up, and it looks like a kid definitely attempted to do some Dr. Toys action on it, so I love that. But he's a little rough, and I want to see if I can turn this guy into a zombie Stormtrooper. Come on, let's do it. Toys! You know what? Scratch that. I was cleaning this up, and then I started looking online at different zombie poses and stuff, and there's already a ton of Stormtrooper zombies, so I thought, I want to do something different. I've got this busted turtle here. Let's do it. All right, here's a Stormtrooper. He's got just some Sharpie marker all over him. The joints don't move on this one, so I'll have to deal with that, but in order to clean him, I'm going to use nail polish remover, and you just put it on a cotton ball and wipe away. Now, when you do this, be really careful because this is really a strong solvent and will melt the plastic. So, but I love the chest area here. I think I can do that tan. I think I can scavenge this shell and put it on the back there. So in order to get this apart, I'm going to go ahead and heat it up just a little bit with the heat gun. And I pried around with the screwdriver for a little bit, and I got it to kind of peel apart, and then it just popped open. And then here's the insides here. So I can actually take the head off, pretty simple. I can use those arms if I need to. Do the same here, heat up that. Oh, that's a nice little popping noise. I'm going to go ahead and hack that little ball off. I don't need that. And I'm going to drill a hole here because I have polystyrene tubing. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just drill a hole in the head here. And I'll be able to use that tubing as my neck. It actually will allow me to kind of pivot the head back and forth as well and have some articulation. So that's kind of cool. So I'm using the Donnie head here. And I wasn't quite sure, but I'm just going to keep moving forward. And I'm just using my little model snips to kind of slowly hack away around this because I didn't really want to get the Dremel saw blade and have my fingers in there. I don't love doing that. So slow and steady, I was able to kind of hack most of that away. Just dremeling out some of the inside, sanding it down, getting it nice and clean. Remember that junk epoxy that I had the last couple of videos? This is great for this kind of stuff, little filler. I thought I would just do like a little bead around the edge and maybe a blob in the middle. But when I put the body on it, it didn't quite work. So I went ahead and just filled the whole thing with the putty, and that worked better for me. And then I was able to just press the body in there, smooth everything out. Now the hands, I don't love the Stormtrooper hands, and I think the turtle hands are pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and hack this little arm off here. And don't worry, this Donnie was missing the whole bottom section of his body. So now I have this guy, and I love this foot, but I only have one leg, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I'll have to deal with that a little bit later. And then I'm going back and forth. I'm looking at the Raphael head, and I'm like, maybe Raphael looks better. And the hands are a little bit smaller too, so proportionally, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. I need to cut this gun off because it's just molded straight into the piece. I just trimmed it down, hacked the arms off. I actually hacked the forearms up just a tiny bit because these hands are so big, but you can see I'm using the Raphael hands. They were a little bit smaller, and I think they work perfect. So I'll go ahead and glue those on. And yeah, that's looking great. Now, I have this Ninja Turtle I found at a yard sale. He's kind of busted up, missing a hand. And so I thought maybe I can salvage the feet off of this. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, proportionally they're a little big, but I don't have another foot. That one leg, I only have 1 foot. So I went ahead and carefully cut this off. And it's kind of cool because the ankle has a little bit of a curve, and the foot had a little bit of a curve. So that actually fit really nice. Cleaning it up just a tiny bit. I'll put some glue on there. I put it on both feet, and then I stood it up and kind of aligned the feet perfectly, and then I did a little kicker just to glue that in place. Now I'm using some Magic Sculpt. That's the really nice 2-part epoxy, and you can see I can trim that. I can actually, with my finger, carefully blend that in. I just wanted to fill in where the shell has the grooves for the belt. I'm not using a belt here, so I went ahead and sculpted out the rest of the shell. And you'll see here, I'm just going to kind of show you there. Yeah, I put a couple little gouges in there just to match what was already existing. I also didn't love the way the fist glued onto the arm. There was a little bit of a weird gap, so I'm going to go ahead and extend the red part there, blend it in the feet a little bit, and I think this is ready to prime, so I'm going to go prime it. Now, I think the Raphael head just proportionally is way nicer, so I'm going to go with that, but look at the proportion of those feet. Whoo, dog. This is kind of a scary part, but sometimes you just got to do it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to find another Ninja Turtle. And lo and behold, I was like actually looking on my shelf, and I found another Raphael, and I was like, are you kidding me? I have another Raphael, but then I was like, I don't want to destroy the Raphael. So here he is, and I thought, what do I do? And then I remember my sister gave me this 2-part epoxy when she had the Invisalign braces kind of thing. And I thought, well, let's give it a try. So I mashed this stuff up, and when it turns like a bubblegum pink, it's good to go. And I just kind of formed it around the foot. I kind of just blobbed it in there. I had a little plastic kind of salsa container, and I mashed it all down, got it as flat as I could, and it dries super fast because it's supposed to form in your teeth. So, I mean, within a matter of like 5 minutes, it was good to go. And I thought, this is awesome. Foot came right out. So I mixed up some resin. I had this from a project that I did about 2 years ago. Poured it in there. This was my first pour, and I got one air bubble in the toe. I was not really careful. I was actually kind of poking around there, so I did it a second time. This is my second pull. Let's go! On the second pull, come on, get that out of there. There we go. I got no bubbles, perfect foot. This is awesome. Dremeled it down. I cleaned up the ankles there a little bit. You can see that. I got glue on both parts, and just like the big feet, I lined everything up, got the body in the position that I wanted it, and look at the difference there. Oh, I love that. It looks so good. Proportionally, it's perfect. Then I needed to match this green, and look at this. I went to Home Depot, found this green. Look at the name of this. Luck of the Irish. Looks like my lucky day. I'm going to paint these parts red, and then those shoulder connections, I was going to paint like a darker green. Now, I painted this kind of like army green kind of thing. I thought that looks pretty cool. And then for the shell, it's kind of got this bluish green, but my 2 greens weren't quite right, so I mixed up a little mixture of some paints, and then I was like, wow, that looks great. I love that matching kind of the original turtle. But then as I was looking at that, I thought, I don't love that green anymore, so I went ahead and just painted the dark green and all those little shoulder and like crotch area. I think that looks a lot nicer, kind of blending in. Moving on to the front of the shell, this is Averland Sunset. It's a Citadel yellowish orange, and it works really nice for Boba Fett colors as well. Where Raphael normally has little elbow pads and knee pads, I just painted in the red area. On a normal Stormtrooper, this would be black, but this is kind of where everything is pulling together and looking really, really cool. I was like, yeah, this is looking great. On the knee here, I didn't paint that larger section red because it's actually part of the boot, so I thought that'd be kind of weird. For the chest, I wasn't sure what to do, so I reached out to my Instagram followers and asked, should I leave it or paint it a darker green? Came back 50-50, so we'll get back to that. Blaster. Turtles don't use blasters, so I dug around in my little weapons box here, and I found a sai. And then I thought, well, it's Star Wars, so this little piece here, can I make a sai lightsaber? And sure enough, I just snipped that off, did a little trimming, drilled a little tiny hole, and I'll glue this piece in here, and I think this is so cool. It's like so perfect. I love it. That's great. I'm going to paint this up just so it gives it a little bit more character, a little bit of brown, a little bit of metal. Now, Jay Cortez Art on Instagram was like, just paint it yellow. And I was like, that's perfect. Why didn't I think of that? So I'm going to wrap this thing up, and we are going to call this one done. I love it. All right, this was a super fun build. It came together really nicely. Really pleased with it. I can't wait to put this on my shelf. I really like this. So yeah, let's do some turnaround shots of this thing. And as always, it's a great day to be a toy nerd. Have a great one.